He had only been missing for 4 days. This man discovered that his wife had been having an affair with another man behind his back. He rushed into the hotel angrily, ready to confront her face to face. However, when his wife saw him, she was full of doubts, as if she was looking at a stranger. Henry thought his wife was still angry about his disappearance, so he apologized and explained. But Lily pulled the man who was behaving intimately with her and insisted that this was her husband, Dr. Henry. The two men began to argue fiercely, both claiming that they were the real Dr. Henry. In order to prove his innocence, Henry asked the hotel to retrieve the surveillance video from 4 days ago. However, in the surveillance video, only Lily appeared in the lobby. Henry explained helplessly that he had been waiting outside the door at the time. It turned out that 4 days ago, when Henry was picking up his luggage at the hotel entrance, he suddenly found that a suitcase was missing. He didn't have time to tell his wife who was checking in, so he hurried back to pick up his luggage. On the way, he wanted to call his wife to tell her, but he didn't expect there was no signal. What's worse is that the taxi he was riding in was involved in a serious traffic accident, and the car rushed directly into the river. Henry fell into a coma on the spot due to severe head trauma. When Henry woke up again, 4 days had passed. Henry's head trauma made him lose most of his memories before the car accident. Except for the vague fragments of his time with his wife, his other memories were blank. He only remembered that he was a doctor of biology. Just when he was full of confusion, the report on the Global Biotechnology Summit on TV suddenly caught his attention. He remembered that he was here to attend this meeting. Despite the doctor's dissuasion, Henry forcibly left the hospital and rushed to the venue of the conference. After arriving at the hotel, he insisted that he was the real Dr. Henry. In order to prove his identity, he asked the hotel staff to search for relevant information on the internet. However, the search results shocked him. All that appeared in it were the personal profile of the person who pretended to be him. Even Rod, his colleague on weekdays, could not be contacted at this time. Henry could not prove his identity. Faced with the police who were about to arrest him, he had to soften his attitude. He left the hotel under the surveillance of the security guards. After just one intersection, he got out of the car in dissatisfaction. He called his colleague Rod again, but still no one answered. Through the address book of the public phone, Henry found the address of Dr. Bessler's laboratory. He hurried there. The moment he opened the door, he unexpectedly found that the fake who robbed his wife was also at the scene. In order to verify his identity, Henry immediately told the details of the call that only he and the doctor knew. The doctor believed it for a while, but unexpectedly, the fake on the other side also suddenly spoke, and also told many secrets that only he and the doctor knew. Just when the doctor couldn't tell the truth from the false, the police arrived at the scene. Seeing this, the man showed his wallet directly, which not only contained his American passport, but also a photo of him and Lily. Looking at the familiar scene in the photo, Henry's brain began to be dazed. At this moment, even he himself began to doubt. Was it really because of the car accident that he had a memory that didn't belong to him?